Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back today with a vendor video. So not Scentsy, so if you are only here for Scentsy, this may not be the video for you, but if you're interested in vendor wax, definitely stay tuned because I've got a lot to talk about. We are talking Melting Memories today, and her fall, or I should say autumn, pre-order list dropped this weekend. So she is having her autumn pre-order this coming Friday, the 22nd of August, and it's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're just going to go to her website, which is meltingmemories.ca. I will put all the launch information into the description box. Also, I will put her links to her Instagram page, but also her Facebook group. Usually the Facebook group gets the information first, so that way you can see all the details and stuff like that. But the scent list is on her Facebook page right now. So definitely join that page to get the info. And we've already been talking about the pre-order list and raving about returning favorites and the new stuff. Let me tell you guys, this list is freaking epic. I have been waiting all summer. She has not budged. She is not said anything. I've literally begged and begged for information. Nothing. So I am just as shocked as you guys when I saw the list. So I do have some left from last year that are actually coming back. So I did want to take them out so that I can sniff them with you guys. The plan was that me and Veronica were going to try to do a live on YouTube to kind of go over the scents, and then you guys could ask questions and stuff. But just me and her don't have the time for that this week. I've got a high set GED adult education graduation that I'm actually hosting and prepping for Wednesday. So I really don't have any time in the beginning of the week. And then the later half of the week, my daughter's birthday party's on Friday. Her actual birthday's on Wednesday. So this week's just not good for me. It's not good for her. So I definitely wanted to do my own video to share with you guys what I'm picking up and what I think's great. And then if you guys have any questions on her blends, warming, recommendations, we can all talk about it into the comment section on this channel. Okay? All right. So a little bit of like the back end details. Like I said, it does open this Friday, August 22nd at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And she is leaving it open until Sunday, August 24th at midnight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's not one that you have to constantly like watch the Facebook group for like the owners to say, hey, I'm going to close it. No, she's going to have a hard closeout on Sunday, August 24th. So she's really keeping it open for about 2 days. So you definitely have enough time. Don't feel like you have to rush. This is not an RTS. It is not Hunger Games style. You can literally take your time, write out your list of wish lists, ask your questions on the Facebook group, get opinions, and then make final choices and then place your order. And you have all the time in the world to place that order within that time frame. You don't have to rush. Don't feel like you have to rush and place it the minute that that she opens it. No, you have your time. She's not gonna, chime in and say, I'm closing it in an hour. You have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that Sunday, the 24th, to place that order. Okay. There are some different shipping tiers. So for Canadian customers, it is $10 for anyone that lives in Ontario for shipping. Other provinces, it's $15 for shipping. But if your order is $150 Canadian or over, you do get free shipping. So keep that in mind. US, it's a little bit different. If it's it's $11 US if your order weighs under a pound. It is $16 US for shipping if your order weighs over 1 pound. And then you do get free shipping if your order is $200 or more for US. Now, her 3-ounce clamshells, which are these ones, but I have the older style here. Hold on. I'm going to go get the other two. Hold on. Okay, so the ones I have from last year, they are different. She doesn't have this clamshell anymore, but this is what her 3-ounce clamshell used to look like. It looks like this now. This is the one that you guys are used to seeing. So it is 8 cubes. This is what she considers the clamshell, which is 3 ounces. Now, if you want a mega snap, it is basically the mega clamshell. It's a mega snap. It is these huge 6 cubes. You can actually cut these into 4 sections each if you wanted to. This is 6 ounces of wax, and this is $18 Canadian. The clamshell, it's 3 ounces, is $10 Canadian. And then she does have a brick. I don't own a brick, so I don't have it on camera to show you, but she does have a great video in the Facebook group showing the 3 sizes and the differences and things like that. So if you want to check that out, it is under the media section on the Facebook group. But that's 12 ounces. And we used to call it, she used to call it the Mega Bar, but it's now called a brick. And that one's $29 Canadian. Now you will notice that I just said Canadian prices because that is what's listed. If you are a US customer, when you sign into her website, it will recognize your IP address and it will switch the pricing over to US. Now, she just doesn't post the US pricing because it can change depending on like tariffs and things like that that are going on. So just keep that in mind, but it will show the US pricing, and typically it's around the $8 price track, but I don't want to quote anything because it could be less, it could be more, who knows, but it will show you the US pricing when you sign in. Okay. All right. So that is it. Oh, also another note, she's not combining orders this time. So if you decide to place 2 orders for the fall pre-order, she will not be combining it and refunding shipping. So just keep that in mind. That's why I said in the beginning of the video, take your time. You don't have to rush. It's literally going to be open for 48 hours. So you don't have to be like, you know, Teddy Bees and do like 8 different orders to get the scents that you want. No, it's not like that. Okay. And then if you had ordered any of the Tealight Warmers that she had posted the other week on her website, she is, they're going to be added with your fall pre-order as long as it's safe to do so. She said if your pre-order is large, she will ship the burners separately. And she said that she hopes to have an autumn RTS followed 2 to 3 weeks after this closes. So she's hoping that everybody can get their orders in, and then she'll open an RTS for whatever scents that she, you know, overpours and stuff like that. Okay. So, but as always, if you have shipping questions, pricing questions, all of that, you can always email Veronica, or you could post it in the Facebook group. That's usually the best place to get a question answered. Okay, the list. Are you ready for this? Holy, that word. That's all I have to say. Okay, so the first on the list is called After the Last Ride. This is a new one. It's candy apple, cool mint, almond, caramel, aged wood, and musk. So it's definitely like a atmospheric, but slightly like sugary with musk and woods, and it sounds amazing. It literally smells, I'm hoping what it smells like is like a fall night, like a late fall night, and like in the like apple orchard, hayrides, that type of thing. So the next one is Autumn Applewoods. I actually do have this one left over from last year. I actually really didn't warm much. I only did 1 cube of it. It is toasted chestnuts, brown sugar, caramel, butter, fried donuts, warm apple cider, and sweet cinnamon. So this one actually, I believe, is the one that was inspired by Teddy B's sugar chestnuts and apple butter. Oh, it's so good. You definitely get all of those notes. You definitely get the brown sugar and chestnuts, but then you do get apple butter, the cider, you get the bakery notes with the donuts and the cinnamon sugar. This is a really good one if you like apple butter, cinnamon sugar, bakery type of scents. So Definitely would recommend Autumn Applewoods for sure. I'm not personally buying any because I have this entire clam almost left from last year. So I am going to enjoy warming it this fall. And I don't feel the need to buy another one because I have it. If I didn't have any left over from last year, it would totally be on my list. But I'm not purchasing any just because I still have some. Trying to be a little bit strategic with that. All right, next is Apple S'mores. This is a returning one from her. I did not try this one last year, so hopefully in the comment section, if anyone's tried Apple S'mores, you can let us know your thoughts. But Apple S'mores is Mac Apple, Torched Marshmallow, Coconut Milk, and Pike's Peak. Her Torched Marshmallow, I love it. I absolutely love her Torched Marshmallow. It's in quite a few things on this list, so I'm definitely looking forward to picking up some of those. Autumn Spice Tea. I don't have this, but I did have it last year. Absolutely love it. It literally is like 70% close to Scentsy's Winterberry Apple Tea, but a little bit better because it does have like Earl Grey tea to it. So Autumn Spice Tea is Earl Grey tea, lavender, vanilla, cranberry sauce, apple jam, and cinnamon sticks. It is amazing. It's a wicked good performer. Totally would have recommended. I am definitely picking up more. Baking with My Honey. This is a new one, and I had a feeling she was going to have some like artisan bread like notes on this list because she's obsessed with bready stuff, like bread and butter and all that stuff. She really, really likes that stuff. So Baking with My Honey is crisp baked bread, roasted honey butter, and maple syrup. Roasted honey butter is so good. I did a custom with a different vendor using roasted honey butter oil, and that stuff's just amazing. So I would say if you like scents that have bread and butter and stuff like that, then this would be a good one for you. Blueberry Santo cake. How many of you were so excited to see this back on the list? Because I totally was. I really thought she was going to skip over Blueberry Santo cake and not offer it this year. But we are getting it back. It is literally one of my favorite blueberry scents that she has done. It smells just like Jiffy blueberry muffin mix in the box. It's like sweet imitation blueberries. And then you get the Palo Santo. So the scent description before I go full on into it is blueberry pancakes, Palo Santo, and white cake. Her Palo Santo white cake blends are top notch. She's done so many of them. She's done the blueberry one. She's done a blackberry one, gingerbread, coconut. Pink, was there a pink sugar one? I can't remember. She's done a whole bunch of them, and all of them have been amazing. So that's one I would recommend if you like blueberry. Let's see. Caramel cider donuts. This one I have on my list. It's glazed donuts, roasted pine cones, spicy caramel apples, and maple. I love her donut and I love her roasted pine cones. And then if you add a caramel apple to it, this is just going to be the epitome of fall for me. So I am definitely excited to get that one. Churro is a returning scent. She had this before. It's warm fried dough rolled in sweet cinnamon sugar. Does anybody else's kid walk like an elephant? I swear. I've told her all the time, walk on the tips of your feet, not the balls. Or your heels, I should say. Walk on the balls of your feet, not your heels. She sounds like a herd of elephants, and she only weighs 60 pounds. Make it make sense. I don't know. Anyway, so churro, yeah, warm fried dough rolled in sweet cinnamon sugar. There's been a lot of rave of her churro. A lot of people like it. I've never tried it, but I tend to not like churro scents too much. So I am passing on this one, but I definitely would love to hear everybody's thoughts if you've tried her churro blend before. Cinnamon waffle cones. I believe this one's new. I've never heard of it before. Caramel, maple, cinnamon, butter, vanilla, and waffle cone. Her waffle cone is amazing. I love coffee waffle cone. I love that one. So this is definitely like a cinnamon version of her waffle cone. This one though, cocoa and cardamom. It's Brazilian Santos, cardamom, vetiver, cedarwood, cacao, tobacco, vanilla type. If you guys had her coffee and Wi-Fi before, that also had the Brazilian Santos in it. And I love her cardamom, anything with vetiver. A couple of the I think it was the Wizard of Oz collection. The Memories of Oz, the Wizard of Oz scent itself had tobacco and vetiver and cardamom and stuff like that. So this sounds like it's going to be a very moody, dramatic, sexy, leaning towards man. So if you like that thing, I would recommend that one. Cookie dough and bourbon cream. Now everyone knows I am a sucker for her Bougie Bitch, which is literally chocolate chip cookie dough perfume. This one, I want to try it. It's butterscotch, vanilla creme, cookie dough, and barreled aged bourbon. That sounds delectable. So I'm definitely wanting to get that. Crackling apples, apple butter, brown sugar, vanilla bean buttercream, and crackling birch. Are you kidding me? I'm going to have such a hard time with this. Okay, Dust of September. White currant, pampas grass, earthy woods, musk, amber, and hints of vanilla. So I'm super intrigued by this one because the scent description sounds very similar to a Teddy Bees blend called Shadowlands. So I want to see if this actually smells like that, because if it does, I would prefer to order it from Veronica, only because her shipping's cheaper and I have a lot more scents through Melting Memories that perform better, and I've only been able to get like 50-50 performance on Teddy Bees. Not to like, you know, say anything bad about a different vendor, but I'm just saying, like, if it smells like that one that I do like through that other vendor, I'm gonna go with the vendor that's got the cheaper shipping. I'm sorry, that's just me. That's just me. So, Dust of September. So super intrigued about that one. I Fell for You. So it's like Eiffel Tower, but I Fell for You. This is actually a custom by Madeline C. And it's fig, brown sugar, coconut milk, caramel, and rich cider. Rich cedar. I believe this is an inspo to Scentsy's French Kiss. So if you like Scentsy's French Kiss, this has all the same notes. I've never had it before, so I'm not sure if it smells exactly the same, but I do believe that this person wanted a like dupe of Scentsy's French Kiss, and this will be Veronica's attempt of that. So definitely excited to try that one. Everlasting Autumn. Raisins, dates, fig, clove, cinnamon, pumpkin, cedarwood, sandalwood, vanilla. Yeah, just sign me up at this point. I want a big thing of it. A big thing. Fall, acorn, and cinnamon spice. I don't know about this one. See, I want to try everything. That's my problem, and I got to be selective here. But fall, acorn, and cinnamon spice is acorns, vanilla, cinnamon, and apple. You don't see acorns a lot anymore, like in blends, so that's kind of intriguing me. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I make my final order. Fall treats and hayride. No, fall sweets and hayride treats. This one is caramel apples, honey spiced pears, toasted walnuts, sweet hay, and pretzels. So this one, I believe, is the one that I kind of hinted towards when she had put up a poll on Facebook in the group about blends that we would come up with for summer for Carnival Concession, and then blends that we would do for fall. And I believe this is the one that had some of the notes that I had come up with. So I'm definitely intrigued to try it because I love her pretzel. I love hay and walnut, and then the apple and the pear mixed together I think is going to be a great combination. Farmhouse Pear. I do have that one here somewhere. Right here. Yeah, right here. Never warmed it last year, so I can't tell you how it warms because I never got around to it. But it has sugared pear, apples, nutmeg, cinnamon, fried donuts, and warm cider. And this is her inspo to honey pear cider from Scentsy. So it definitely smells like honey pear cider, but then add a donut note. And it's not a heavy donut. It's just like in the background. This is definitely more pear forward for sure. Oh my God, this has aged beautifully. Oh my God, it's so good. I cannot wait to curate my September melting basket so I can get into these scents. Oh, so good. So good. Okay. Fig Maro Cookies. This was a custom suggested by Letitia on the Facebook group. So it is brown sugar fig, marshmallow fireside, and sugar cookies. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting a mega snap because you know me and fig. Can't go wrong. I love my fig. This one, I saw this on the list and I said, please let this be a Fairy Tale Pumpkin by Scentsy dupe. And I think this is kind of where Veronica was going with it. It's called Ghoulish Pumpkins, and it's licorice, toasted pumpkin spice, caramelized pecans, and harvest fig. If this smells anything remote to Fairy Tale Pumpkin, I am going to be in all my feels, all my glory. I'm not going to be sad anymore for kicking that out of my club. For sure. Halloween Town is a returning scent. Let's see. Where is it? Right here. So, Halloween Town. I did warm 2 cubes last year. So, this one's torched marshmallow, toasted pumpkin spice, crisp fall air, cedarwood, and dried autumn leaves. This one is so good. Oh my god. Like I said, I'm obsessed with her torched marshmallow oil. But this one has a more woody, atmospheric background, and then you get like the pumpkin spice. Oh my gosh, so good. Now, if I didn't have anything left over, this would totally be on my list for a repurchase, but I have enough for this fall season, so I'm okay with not picking up anymore, but this is one I would definitely recommend for sure. Hayrides in October, I also have that left over from last year too. Now, I did warm this quite a few times because I really do like this one. This one's toasted walnut, sweet hay, autumn breeze, golden leaves, caramelized apples, and kettle corn. It is everything and a bag of chips when it comes to fall. It's literally like you are drinking hot apple cider on the wagon trail that they're taking you through the hay rides and stuff like that. And then you're also eating kettle corn. You're getting all of like the concession stand bakery, like vibes of fall at the orchard, but then also the atmospheric tones of going through the hayride. It is delectable. Absolutely love that one. So totally would recommend that one too. Heart and Home is new. This one's apple pear, orange clove, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, amber, and musk. So that definitely sounds like one I would want to try. I'm wondering if the orange is going to lead more like a orange like spice. Like, is this going to be like an orange spice scent, or is the apple and pear going to be more forward? It's definitely a question I'm going to ask her for sure. Hocus Pocus is returning. That was available last year. I did not get a chance to try Hocus Pocus, and I definitely wanted to. It's marshmallow fluff, fig, black plum, autumn leaves, dark patchouli, sugared violets, vanilla orchid, and sandalwood. So, if anyone tried Hocus Pocus, let me know in the comment section how it was, because I'm really intrigued by the marshmallow and the fig in that one, and kind of like the darkness, like the patchouli, the dark plum, you know, those types of things. Honeycomb and spiced cider. This one's new, and this one is right at the top of my wish list. Honey pear cider, roasted honey butter, and roasted pine cones. Really? Roasted pine cones, honey pear cider, and we're getting the roasted honey butter all in the same scent? She literally outdid herself with this list, I'm telling you. In my carb era, I have not had this one, but everybody raves about it in the group. It was from the Mean Girls collection. It's artisan bread, sugar cookies, zucchini bread, salted pretzel milkshake, and white cake. I didn't get a chance to try it, so let me know in the comment section what your guys' thoughts were. Another one from the Mean Girls collection is October 3rd. Mac apples, buttery caramel, honeycomb, brown sugar, vanilla woods, and creamy tonka bean. So, again, not one I tried. I don't think I did any. No, I didn't order from the Mean Girls collection, so I really don't have thoughts on those returning scents. But if you guys did, definitely drop a comment. Lattes After Midnight. This one I am super excited about. Smoked vanilla, caramel cream, sandalwood, cocoa, tonka bean, smoked embers, pumpkin, and Bianco latte type. So this is like a smoky pumpkin latte is what it's sounding to me. I'm so excited for it. Lavender Campfire. This is a returning scent. I don't have any more with me, but I have had it. It is a love of mine. Lavender Campfire is lavender marshmallow, cashmere cream, bonfire bliss, torched marshmallow, and vanilla balsam. It was a custom by Amy Mustard, and then it's been on the recurring list for like fall and winter pre-orders a couple of different times. I absolutely love it. Again, her torched marshmallow is second to none. Love it. I love her cashmere cream. Anything of hers that has cashmere cream or cashmere cedar, you've won me over completely. And then her lavender is just amazing. And I love her vanilla balsam. So, wrap that all up in one bar. I'm good. I am so good with that. This one, though, this next one, if you like mahogany and you like marshmallow, holy moly. We've got Mahogany Marshmallow, Mahogany Teakwood, Marshmallow Fireside, Marshmallow Fluff, and Smoky Marshmallow. You got 3 marshmallow oils, 3 different marshmallow notes with Mahogany Teakwood. I am so hoping that that marshmallow blows my face off because I've been dying for like an ooey gooey marshmallow, and the fact that she's putting woods with it is like the best combination for me personally. I love woods and bakery put together. So super excited for that one. Mulled spices and toffee vanilla. So this one is mandarin peel, fig, ginger, sticky toffee, brioche, buttercream, cocoa butter, and clove. So different. That is so different than the majority of fall bakeries that come out. Just that combination of oils itself and the uniqueness. I can't wait to try that one. Pine cone cookies. If you've been on my channel for a hot minute, you know my obsession with pine cone cookies. Now, these used to be her brittles, like her mega snaps. This is what they used to be like in this like brittle shape. I ordered this last September, and this is all I have left. So I'm definitely ordering probably a mega snap because this scent is year round. It is not just fall. It is not just winter. You can literally warm this year round. It's like one of my favorites. Roasted pine cones, sugar cookie royale, and cashmere cream. What did I say? Her cashmere cream is second to none. Oh my gosh. Recommendation, get pine cone cookies. You will not be disappointed. Pistachio Santo cake. I can't remember if this one's returning or not. I'm going to have to look at her list real quick. Hold on. Guys, go down to the peas. No, so she's had pistachio dream cake before, but pistachio Santo cake is new. So like I said, this is definitely another version of her Santo cakes. So it is pistachio cream, Palo Santo, and white cake. Like I said, if you like any of her other Santo white cake blends, definitely get pistachio, especially if you like her pistachio. And she is one that she's very particular, Veronica is, about her pistachio oil. Like, if it's not a nutty pistachio, like a nutty, buttery pistachio, she tends to not care for it. Like, if it's more of like the cherry leaning one, she's not for that one. She's more for like the nutty, buttery pistachio. Toasty, roasty pistachios. So, all right. But she is bringing back Pistachio Woods. Who's excited about that? Because I am. I got that as a sample, and I didn't even think I was going to like it because Scentsy's Pistachio Woods completely disgusted me. That one smelled like Frito corn chips. Veronica's does not smell like Frito corn chips. So if you did not like Scentsy's Pistachio Woods, I would recommend to try Veronica's. Hers is nutty pistachio, smooth vanilla, cardamom, patchouli, cedarwood, moss, amber, and sandalwood. It's so lovely. It's very heavy on like the woods, and I would say you definitely do get the nutty pistachio, but it is heavier on like the patchouli, the cardamom, the cedar, you know, all that stuff that's in there. So if you don't tend to like those woody scents, then I would say probably stay away from it, but I really like it. Plum Moscato is returning. This one is black currant, purple plums, heliotrope, roasted almond, vanilla, and sandalwood. I never tried this one, so let me know in the comment section what your guys' thoughts were on it. Pumpkin fluff. Pumpkin fluff. I love pumpkin fluff. This is actually my second clam that I ordered. I ordered 2 last year because I absolutely love this thing. So pumpkin fluff. And she does have a whole fluff line. She's done a bajillion of them, like peppermint fluff. She's done lemon fluff. She's done a couple other ones. I can't remember them all. But pumpkin fluff is Beach Nights, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. So to me, for some reason, I get fluffernutters with this. And if you don't know what a fluffernutter is, it's basically like a peanut butter and fluff sandwich, like a marshmallow fluff sandwich. But I don't get peanut butter in here. It's like a pumpkin fluff, like pumpkin nutter fluff sandwich, basically. But it's so good. And the Beach Nights in here mixed with it. If you like Beach Nights and bakery, you're definitely going to enjoy pumpkin fluff for sure. For sure. Okay, pumpkin spice swirl. This one I believe is a new one. Yeah, it is. This one's new. So pumpkin spice swirl is pumpkin puree, cinnamon sugar, vanilla cream, buttery pastry, golden syrup, toasted pralines, and maple woods. So I would feel like if you like the pumpkin cinnamon swirl type of blends, then this is probably something that you would enjoy. Purple Dreams. This is a custom by Rosanna R in the group. Purple Dreams is lavender, vanilla, crisp air, cashmere, tonka bean, and musk. So I would say it's probably like a lighter, softer, bougier scent with like the lavender and the cashmere cream. So that type of thing. Salted pretzels and mac apple. This is returning. I've been wanting this scent to return so bad. So it's salted pretzel, candy corn, mac apple, and sugar cookie. So excited to try that one finally. And then finally, she was able to get her sticky date. I know she's been struggling so bad, just like other vendors and fragrance oil companies, because things aren't being readily available or oils are being discontinued and stuff like that. But I was really hoping that she would find something, and she did. And now we've got sticky. We've got sticky dates and Santo cake. I am so excited for this one. Sticky dates, Palo Santo, and white cake. I am so excited to try it. Then we have Slow November. Slow November is orange peel, crushed cardamom, plum, toasted walnut, honey drizzle, and spiced vanilla. These sound amazing. Amazing. This one has my heartstrings of this next one. Smoke and Suede. We have smoky suede, bourbon oak, charred vanilla, aged leather, molten vanilla, velvet smoke, burnished woods, amber, and tobacco musk. Now, I loved her other smoky scent that she did for the summer collection. So I'm really excited to try this smoke and suede. So excited to try it. Spooky Concession. Spooky Concession is caramel apples, candy corn, sticky dates, pumpkin pecan waffles, mulled apple cider, and cedar and oak. Pumpkin pecan waffles, caramel apples, candy corn, sticky dates, apple cider, and then wood. Are you kidding me? I have never been more excited over a fall list in my life. Like, I just want one of everything. Sticky pine cones. We've got another sticky date scent here. Sticky dates, roasted pine cones, and vanilla cashmere. I know I'm going to love that one. I know it. I know it for certain. Oof. Strudel and Spice. Cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, raisins, butter, milk, and caramelized sugar. So that one I'm sort of on the fence on. Don't know if I need it or not, because I do have a couple other of her blends that have raisins that I haven't really finished up yet that I could use for fall. So that's kind of like if I'm under budget, I'll add it to my list. Summon the Spirits. Midnight Air, Cyclamen, Night Blooming Jasmine, Red Berries, Rosewood Cedar, Oak Bark, Forest Floor, and Vanilla Musk. This sounds like it's going to be like a all in your feels, like perfume type of dupe, just a moody, elegant fragrance is what it seems like it's going to be. Vanilla Ashes. This is also another new one. She's got a lot of new on this list, but guys, she does have a lot of returning scents too. So I hopefully the mix was like good for you guys. It's good for me. I mean, as a customer, I like the fact that you've got a lot of returning, and it's not just returning from like previous fall. It's also from like her other collections and stuff. So Vanilla Ashes is malted vanilla, scorched caramel, hazelnut cream, blackened sugar, cedar embers, and Palo Santo. That just sounds so intriguing that I want it. I've never seen those scent notes described in anything. Like blackened sugar, scorched caramel. I bet it's like the best burnt sugar ever. Oh, I cannot wait. Vanilla Skies, Vanilla Birch, Beach Nights, Palo Santo, and Bianca Latte type. That sounds amazing. Whipped and Waffled, Sugared Waffle Cones, Vanilla Sands, and Marshmallow Fluff. Seriously. Oh, that's going to be so good. And then last but not least, Woodland Chestnut, which I do have here from last year. I actually only was able to warm 1 cube of it. This one's roasted chestnut, cedar, sandalwood, warm cookie dough, butter, cinnamon, and a hint of caramel. So this is kind of like, it's kind of like in between Bougie Bitch and Autumn Applewoods. It's like between those two, but I really like this one. And this was actually a, yeah, this one was from last year. Yeah. I don't know if she's brought it back. She might have had it on her winter pre-order last year. I can't remember. Oh, but there's a following to this one for sure. So definitely would recommend that one. Okay, so that is the entire list. Are you guys as shook as I am? Are you guys having to like think about starting an OnlyFans and selling foot pictures? Because I'm at that point at this point, because this list is phenomenal. It is epic. I was not expecting this much goodness off this list, for sure. I was expecting that I would go in and probably get like maybe 10 cents. There is literally 50 blends on this list, and I want about 4/5 of the list. So I've got to certainly make some decisions. So let me know in the comment section what you guys are planning on getting. I'm definitely going to be picking up on some of the ones that I got last year that I really liked, like Lavender Campfire and Autumn Spice Tea. But then a lot of these newer ones that I've been waiting for, like all of the ones that have sticky dates, all of the ones that have like the roasted honey butter, and some of these like newer ones that are like atmospheric woodsy, I definitely want to try. Her scents are just so upscale and bougie and sophisticated, and they just have like this elegant twist to them that I am a sucker for, and I think that's why I keep going back and back and ordering her wax. But I'm rarely disappointed with Veronicas stuff. There's only been a handful of scents that, you know, I ordered off of scent preferences and they just weren't for me. But venturing into vendor wax has opened my like nose and eyes to like what I like and what works for my house. So it's a lot easier now for me to like pinpoint these vendor wax lists and only pick out what I know I'm going to enjoy and things like that. So again, this autumn pre-order will be this Friday, the 22nd at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It does not close until that Sunday, the 24th at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. It's open for both Canada and US. So I will put all the information into the description box below. I will also put all of her social media platforms for Melting Memories, the website, all of that, so you can definitely join it. And I would highly suggest to join the Facebook group because we're already talking about the blends on this list and comparing notes and things like that. So if you need that like feedback to like wean down your list or grow your list or however you want to do it, I would definitely recommend to join that so you can chit chat wax. So anyways, yeah, I've got some planning to do here. So I am so excited for fall, hence the shirt. I'm actually going to be getting out my fall stuff this week and setting that all up. So super, super excited. But anyways, talk to you next time. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you have not turned on that notification bell, please do so you don't miss out on my next video. Bye, guys.